What is up, guys? Now we're gonna stay as optimistic as possible today about this game. Yeah, it was a terrible game. Let's be honest right now. We are 2-3, and I'm looking up the stats right now. Let's start. Let's start. Let's get this away. Let's get this out of the way. One of my number one things that I always like to do here is I check the free throws. 95% from the Cavs and 66% from the Knicks. Yes, some of those misses were from Mitchell Robinson, but where's all that work you put in the off season? Like I'm not. No. I'm done. I'm not talking to Mitchell Robinson like that. We're not even mentioning him. He played amazing. He's gonna get left out of all this talk. First of all, no rim pressure at all. Thank you. Somebody said that on Twitter. I don't know who it was. Somebody said that on X. It's whatever it is nowadays. Um, but they said they had no rim pressure at all, and that's correct. I mean, there's no attack in the rim. You would think Randall would be a guy that would attack a rim, but no. My own two eyes, this guy stands at the 3-point line. And the audacity for this guy to stand at the 3-point line and get a pick and pop from like Brunson or Grimes, just sit there, have the ball, sit there, hesitate. You're wide open, hesitate, and not even shoot the ball. Ruins the whole entire offense. Because if you think about it, we only have 24 seconds on the shot clock. So after you get that pick and roll, 10 seconds are left, about that 10, 15 seconds. So you have the ball, 10, 15 seconds left. You just shed like 10 or 15 seconds off the clock. So that just makes no sense for me. It's selfish. Take the freaking open shot. We had no offense going. The shots weren't going in. But excuse me. But I don't know. It was either the offense was bad or the Cavs defense. Obviously, let's give some credit where credit is due. The Cavs defense was good. Or is it just like we could not hit any threes? I mean, it's kind of a bit of both. You can look at the stat sheet and be like, hey, the Knicks did knock down their threes, bang. But you also have to really look in depth. And I really want to look in depth about this game. For one thing is that did we create open shots? And if we did and we missed them, that's fine. We can go into the next game. We're a good team enough to go into the next game and just hit those shots. But if we just weren't creating any shots, then that's not fine. Again, we didn't have RJ Barrett. But some guys think that RJ Barrett is the worst. So again, I'm going with you guys. RJ Barrett's not a good basketball player. No, he is. He obviously is. I'm just being sarcastic here. People say that RJ Barrett's not a good basketball player. But look what happens when he doesn't play. This is supporting my case that he's most improved player and now be an all-star this year. It's just every single day, it's making my takes sound even better, even better. Um, man, this is not for me to glorify RJ Barrett, but I kind of took like about a few seconds just glorifying RJ Barrett. But again, you have to have. You can't just have Jalen Brunson win, and don't even get me started with Jalen Brunson. He shot 8 for 23. Let's just be like, let's not look at it. If you watch the game, don't be like, hey, I want everyone cut but Brunson and Mitch and DiVincenzo and RJ. Like, look at Brunson. Like, if you're gonna cut the whole entire team, might as well take Brunson with you. He shot 8 for 23. He shot 8 for 23. He's not Mr. Special here. He shot 8 for 23. 24 points, you're going to look at it and you're like, oh, but when you actually look at it deep into it, 8 for 23, no ball movement. If I hear there's no ball movement, who do I look to? My point guard. And that's who I'm going to look to, and that's who I'm going to blame. I know you're like, oh, it's a team effort. But if I want to pick somebody to blame, like, on the top, I know everybody kind of, like, is into it. Everybody kind of, like, everybody kind of is the reason why there's not ball movement. But again, the point guard position is made to move the ball. And I'm talking to Brunson here. I'll be like, you got to move the ball, man. You have to move the ball. You have to move the ball because that'll only encourage Randall to move the ball. That'll only encourage other players like Grimes to move the ball. They'll only encourage Hart, people like Hart, people like, not like they didn't move the ball, but it's like It will be a ripple effect if your point guard starts moving the ball. That's my thing. But yes, Brunson's a tough shot maker, but again, you still got to move the ball. Peace out. Have a nice day, and let's go next.